Hi. Tonight on KitCoupleReview, I'm showing you my newly finished Nautilus submarine. The Nautilus is brought to us today by Pegasus Hobbies, as created by Mr. Greg DESANTIS. And this was a fantastic model to build, to work on, and to look at. It really knocked it out of the park, even with the nameplate, the base, which is a giant squid from the novel, of course by Jules Verne. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful design that Mr. DESANTIS has given us. I painted the Nautilus using not too many colors. Sometimes with machines, vehicles, I like to limit myself to less than maybe 10 colors and work with a small number of paints. I did come in, and hopefully you can see, I highlighted going from dark to lighter just on just a few key areas of the Nautilus, just to bring out some detail as it would appear in real life. Once that was done, I came in with a wash and hit all of the rivet lines just to get them to stand out a little bit, going not too crazy, but just with these other colors, just to get the details to stick out a little bit. This window on the bottom here, that was a lot of fun. I thought it would give me more problems than it actually did. The hard part was just putting all of the paint masks on it. That was tedious. I thought I'd have a lot more trouble with it, but once I peeled them off, I only really had one window that had some spray paint go on it, but it's not very noticeable. The rust that I mentioned, I came in and tried to do it as I believed it would appear naturally. Also due to the fact that this thing's supposed to be traveling in water. And for the top here, I gave it a wash as well. These little wheels I painted red with a toothpick. Again, I used some green highlights here along the rails as well. This was dry brushed up with an aluminum. My overall base coat is olive drab. The photo etch went on fairly easily. I did leave some gold. I left this piece gold. The steps are gold along with the rail. I wanted the Nautilus to look Victorian, and I thought to myself that the gold would be something that Captain Nemo might like as well. The chain here for the anchor was painted up black. I then came in with a lighter gray wash, and then I spot detailed it with rust. I came in here with some rust too, and I did some wash to fill in these holes here, and to dirty it up and make it look like the water had been flowing out of them for some time. Also put some rust in certain areas where these rungs are. Not too much, but just enough for the details. A wonderful design. Pegasus Hobbies has really knocked it out of the park. The squid, I worked on that first. The base was spray painted intermediate blue. I came in with a wash of some blues, greens, oranges just to get it to kind of look like it was part of the ocean floor. The squid, excuse me, was painted up, and then I went from dark to light. Then I dry brushed a little bit of antique white on the suction cups. The mouth down here, I painted this beak. I painted a little bit of orange. And then this area was given a wash of a pink color. And you can see the great detail on all the suction cups. This tentacle, for some reason, gave me a lot of trouble. I reheated it, reshaped it 3 times. I still couldn't get it to conform onto the hull. This one here I had no problem with. That one went on the first go. This here, the captain's yacht. This is what Captain Nemo would, or Captain's launch. I didn't know, I wasn't sure what color to go with it, but I wanted it to be distinguished against the hull, so I dry brushed it. That's a copper color, and that went really well with the maritime flow of the Nautilus. Again, using a lighter green for highlights on certain areas. And the rust, I tried to get it to go as I believed it would appear naturally. Just a beautiful, beautiful design. For the rear propeller down here, I wanted that to stand out, so I painted it a nice flat silver. I also came in on this area here and dry brushed that up with some flat aluminum. And it was just a really, really fun kit. I will definitely be rebuilding this again, and the next one should flow a lot better in my building techniques, and I'm going to go with a different paint scheme and see which one I prefer. I came in with a rust wash, and did that on the top as well, going not in all areas, just certain areas, just to try and get it to look distinctive and not too uniform. I didn't want it to look too perfect. Amazing detail they've given us. I love all the rivets. The photo etch was easy to work with. It was cut out very cleanly. I would recommend, if you're going to use it, use gloves. So once you get fingerprints on the stuff, that is, of course, if you're going to leave them gold. If you're going to paint them, it doesn't matter. But just a really, really nice classic design. I love the nameplate as well. To attach the nameplate, what I did was I first put a screw in, and then I used my AV's epoxy sculpt, and I sculpted a big flat piece right there on the side, and then I put water on the back of this nameplate and smoothed it against the clay. That way I was ensuring that the nameplate would fit very nicely against my AV's epoxy sculpt once it dried. The eyeball of the squid, that was painted white first, antique white, I believe, and then I painted the center a gloss black, and then I hit the whole eye with a acrylic gloss. The body of the squid was dry brushed with a dark red and a dark brown, and I used a lighter color to distinguish this area from him. Just really, really wonderfully designed kit from Mr. DESANTIS. This is going to look great on my shelf. So I thank you for watching. This has been my finished 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea Nautilus, brought to us by Pegasus Hobbies and Mr. Greg DESANTIS. Any questions or comments? I'd love to hear from you, and I thank you for watching. Talk to you on the next one. Bye.